I'll get started. Last we left off, you all managed to jump through the globe to the top of the tower, to the next floor. Up here, the wind blasts through the tower. However, where you currently are looks like at the base of the tower as well. It looks like you've done a full loop. However, when you look out across and down, you know that you've gone up a fair distance in this place. Stood opposite the top of the tower where you currently are, you see a Quatermain. You would recognise him as well as Enoch. As for everybody else, you don't know who this is. But you see Lego, bound and gagged, kneeling behind a plate armoured a whole unit of a man. Essentially, he stands something like 7 feet tall, large flail in one hand and a shield in the other. His eyes glow from beneath his helmet as he looks at you. Me too. I was thinking, oh. The knight looks at you, and he points at Quatermain, and he says, "This miscreant is yours." And he point. Hmm. I had to tie him and gag him. He wouldn't shut up. I am not your enemy, mustached man. I play a part, a role. Stand down. And he turns and he pulls out a... Go for it. Do what you want to do. You'll get the first round in because it'll be a surprise. He's not expecting it. He's got his back to you. Now. Well, you see he's pulled a dagger out from out of his belt and is reaching down towards Lego. Okay. What are you going to do? Okay. Lego, you feel the cold blade of the dagger against your cheek on your face as he puts it between the gag and your skin, and then tugs, and it cuts the cloth free from your mouth. He then walks around the back and cuts your hands and feet. The rope that cuts. It cuts the rope that binds your hands and feet. Leave villas alone. Do not return. You do not belong in the hedge. And with that, he turns and puts up his hand, and a portal appears, and he just walks through it, unless you stop him. It's up to you. Anyone can intervene. Are you stopping him or are you letting him go? Okay. He he steps through this strange portal that's surrounded in thorns, and it looks like an archway. And it's the arch is actually made of ivy and thorn bushes and roses that have just sprung up into out of nowhere, and it just emanates mist out this portal. He walks into it and just disappears, leaving you alone at the top of this tower. I will send Lego a message. Hang on. In here. You may roll intelligence and occult. You can roll intelligence and occult. Oh, wow. I'll do. Yeah, I'll do. I will send you a message, Scott. Yeah, Oculus. You've worked there. Huh? Olivetti. Olivetti. You got a map. You got a map for hybrid to lead you to High Brazil. Well, apparently you got there. The hedge knight of the hedge captured you, saying that you shouldn't be there, and you really shouldn't have been, and has brought you back here to your friends because he did question you, asking you, um, who do you wish to see again? Yeah, you told him the names, and he found them and realised that they would be here at this moment in time. It's carved in stone. Adonis. No, it was Adonius. The guy that killed Proteus. It was called Adonis. No, it wasn't. Sorry, yeah, it was another person. Sorry, I was doing other things, setting up other things. Right, Shogar died in trying to get revenge for Proteus. However, Enoch used the Sword of Fate and it brought her back. Yeah. No one's been no one's been to the Chinese shop. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is why the knight tied him up and gagged him. um, yeah. I need to concentrate. Shut up. Okay, so you're currently at the top of a tower, looking out across what looks to be empty space. There's a there is a stone column with a hook on it in front of you from where you came through. The doorway which you came through is just an empty archway. However, the runes, now there's two of them, are starting to glow to show that the magic is recharging. And you know what's coming through that door if you don't hurry up. They didn't want to hit you, that's why. Yeah, I know. The combat in this is a bit weird. I don't like the defense mechanisms in it. I think defense is a really poorly made mechanic for this game, and it should go on opposing rolls rather than like a flat out stat, which reduces your dice pools. It's ridiculous. But anyway, uh, yes, you got the lantern. Yes, Enoch's got it. Yes, you got everything on you. Yes, everything that's on your character sheet you currently have. Oh, okay. Oh, you enchanted item. Yeah. Okay. No, the hook. The hook is on the top of the tower with you. Yeah. Okay. You put the lantern on the hook, and slowly the sigils on this stone column ignite from the base upwards, and they then fan out and carve down over the lantern, and the lantern just is now surrounded in these floating magical sigils. As it as they hit this lantern, the whole tower begins to shake, and all the lights around you explode. You hear on the wind. You hear on the wind this. Can you hear that? Right, give me a moment. I'll do it. I'm doing it through. I'm doing it through Foundry. I'll put it in Discord. Give us a sec. Yes, it is. All right. That's what you hear chanting. I don't know. Do you want to understand any of it? Hang on. I will also copy and paste in the full lot. Into chat. It is. It's Anglo-Saxon. You also see this image of a man flash above you, looking down at you all. You see him looking down at you all. No, not Jessegg. This guy. Oh, no, this guy. Did you that one? Yeah, you see him looking down at you, and he says, "You do not know what you are doing. We have no way of knowing what she will do when freed. Even if you hate the Seers, you cannot release her. She will likely destroy everything we have built, including the Pentacle. We both can use her power to control London and the Empire. Join me, and together we will rule the sleepers and determine who should ascend and who should remain in the dirt. You're all capable of so much more than what you are now. I can show you the way." Pray that you never find out. And with that, it vanishes. You then briefly see a glimpse of a woman chained beneath an ocean of stars and her eyes beginning to open. As Jack in the sky appears and grabs hold of one of the chains and smashes it with his hammer, giving it a resounding crack like thunder, and the tower starts to crumble and shake. No, you still need to find the staff that will go on the end of the spear. If you want to roll intelligence and history, you can try and figure out. Is it history? No, no. Okay, so intelligence and academics. Okay. Who passed? Constance. That'll be Betty. To those who see the chat, Holly and Tori, you realise that this could be important. Yes, it is. Jack reaches down and places his hand at the top of the tower, palm upwards. And he says, I think it's time we left. And as he says that, the fourth rune starts to glow on the doorway as the tower is shaken. Yeah. Yeah, it's 1 health, yeah. Yeah, it's put his hand down on the top of the tower with its palm upwards, and he says, I think it's time we left. In a booming voice, as he is huge now. Okay. You all tumble onto his hand. He gently closes it, creating a cage-like effect with his fingers as he falls away from the tower as it starts to crumble. You see just through the cracks in his fingers, the seers that were chasing you through the tower appear on the through the doorway as the tower begins to crumble, and they fall into nothingness, and they continue falling. And you don't know where they're going to go or end up. They might just fall for the rest of eternity, as far as you know. As you all appear back in Jack's chamber, deep beneath the earth and deep beneath London. He turns and says to you, "My chains are freed. You now need to see the hanged man's witness." Uh, this guy. He is a celestial creature or a spirit, and that's what he looked like when he was in chains. Yeah. Yeah, he is. He is now. He's freed from his chains. He is standing tall. He's not as dirty as he was looking, and the chains on his body have gone, and the fires within him are starting to rage once more. He says in a booming voice, "You need to see that hanged man's witness. He contains the last piece of the puzzle to her prison." He crouches down and he tries to get down to your level, and he says, "But know this: those that are against us will know what you are doing now. There is no veil protecting you. They will chase you until they manage to kill you or capture you." He he looks at you and quick way out. Yes, the door there, and he points to this door. That's it's just an engraved door in stone. Knock knock on it 3 times, and it will take you to where you desire. Who's knocking on the door? You don't. It's a good job you guys have got Sanctum. Yeah? Yeah, I mean, the Sanctum is a good place to go because the seers won't find you there. That's the whole idea of the Sanctum. If you go to a church, they will find you. Yep. Okay, that just means that what, you just added one, have you? Yeah. So essentially, everyone. Uh, right. So you've got a sanctum of 4 then. I think a sanctum of 4 total. Yeah, it's going to take a long, long time for the seers to track you down there because they're essentially got to build up that many successes to douse where you are. Yeah. Right. Yes, it is. Yeah. The witness. Yeah. Yes, he is. There's another minor celestial of Britannia's court. Yes. Yeah, he has information that might be helpful. It's entirely up to you if you wish to go to see him. No, you will need to find information about the hangman's witness, or just called the witness. How you do that is up to you. When you say that name, you get a chill down your back, Constance. It's very likely it was him. He's got a gnosis of 8. He's got a gnosis of 8. It's very powerful. Yeah. It's about average. It's about average. Yes. That's Kabar. Kabar sees you all sort of hobble in, and he goes, "Oh, you're all rather beaten up." Oh, um, if you don't mind, I would like to try something. Excellent. Let's see what I can do. It's been a long time since I've done this, so you're just going to have to bear with, I'm afraid. Uh, no need for that. I think I think this is right. Yes. Hang on. He puts out a little crystal vial of water, pure water. This is, and he picks it up and holds it in his hands. And as he holds it and he starts to chant in high speech for the next 30 minutes, it starts to glow. And when it starts to glow, he holds it and touches you each on the forehead with his other hand. And wow, all those dice, he gets 1. And you can heal 5 points of lethal damage. Yeah, yes. The lethal is just the cross, the X. Yeah, you seem to be looking a lot better now. I mean, if I can't do this for the people that brought me back alive again, there's not much I can do, is there? Oh, yes. Well, I've been dead for a long time. I've certainly was born a long time ago. Yes, I've been alive. I've been dead longer than I have been alive. Oh. Um, Am I? I don't know, to be fair. Let me have a think. It's been a long time since I've had to do anything like this. Okay, when he's in the cellar still. He's safe. Don't worry, I've been keeping an eye on him. He's fine. I've been feeding him. You've been gone 2 days. I've been feeding him. He's fine. Yes. Anyway, the witness you was on about, yes? Right. Well, the witness is a celestial being that appears at a long-forgotten execution yard. It exists half in twilight, so which means you're going to have to step sideways into the spirit realm to deal with it. There is a legend, if you like, or myth, that it all started with William Fitz Osbert back in 1196 when he created started the peasant revolt. It was quickly suppressed, by the way. And where he was hung, it was at Tyburn Tree. The spirit is known to appear there, hanging from a spectral noose swinging in the breeze that no one can feel. Its bulging eyes follows anyone that converses with it. It's quite a disconcerting vision, if you like. And sometimes, on certain nights, it will bleed through into reality and people will swear blind that they see a man hanging or a shadow of a man hanging. It is it's quite disturbing for the sleepers to witness this. However, to deal with him or talk with this entity, you will have to step sideways into the spirit realm. I hope you have a way of doing that. If not, then it's going to be very difficult for you. Right, for a spirit mage to open a portal and step sideways, they're going to need spirit 4 to get themselves across, or spirit 5 for everybody else. No. No, you have to physically enter the spirit realm. Oh, okay. Yeah, in that case, you can do that. It's in the... So... Yes, you can. It's going to take 4 per dot for your ruling, and it can be partially bought with arcane, so you need at least 1 arcane to do it. Is the Thyrsus, which is life and spirit. Is she? Yeah, this isn't D&D. You don't get experience points like that. He did. Glimbrin. Yeah. Yes. It, if you don't know what you're doing, yes. Because not only will you have to deal with spirits, but you'll also have to deal with werewolves too. Because they use the Shadow Realm as a hunting ground. And they really don't like interlopers. Shogo's alright. It's just that she doesn't realise what's happened. It's kind of confused her a little bit. She'll still help you. It's just that she's not quite sure what happened. Yeah, she does. Yeah, Reese is essentially what Lego is, which is a canthus. So Reese could get you through the spirit realm, but finding him is going to be difficult because he's actually trying to keep the Seers of the Throne busy off your back. So if you call upon him, there is a chance that you're going to be caught in a fight with the Seers and with Reese being there as well. Edwin. Who's... You've also got to Sony. You could try and contact her. The lady who, one of the two ladies that used to live in your sanctum. She's not a slave. Quatermain tried to make them into slaves. No, you did try to get them into prostitution, though. Well, what? Why you look already shot? Why don't you just have a rest and figure things out tomorrow morning? Kabar says. Well, I don't know. I mean, we could have a look. You can try. You can ask him. Oh dear. Now you're asking. No. Oh, all books. There we go. Right, hang on. Let me just find that. It'll be in the Chronicles rulebook, mate. If anywhere. On the damage. So 256. Or combat, it says. Nope, they're monsters. The fuck? Oh, for God's sake. Why does it do that? Healing, 95. Page 95 in healing. That's what it says. So, you heal 1 point of lethal per 2 days. 1 aggravated per week. Do you all head into the cellar then to see Kerwin? Okie dokie. Okay, Quatermain goes to bed. All right. Okay, it is currently coming up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Quatermain's gone to bed. Everyone else is going to see Kerwin. You go into the Vale or the Iris and enter the Verge where Kabar holds his house now, and it's been done up rather nicely. Actually, it looks like an old 17th century room. It's got beautiful furniture, no cobwebs. There's a bookshelf with books. It looks quite bashful. I've been busy doing things up slightly. This is Kerwin, and he opens up a door to a bedroom. Okay, and in the bedroom on a bed, a single bed, you see Kerwin sat, just looking at the door, rocking backwards and forwards. He sees you all. He does acknowledge you as you enter the room. Hello. I feel like daisies and daffodils. And with that, he reaches into his jacket and pulls out a handful of petals and blows them. Whee! Oh, okay. I will try. Oh, him. Yes, I know him. He was in the court the day it happened. He saw everything. He knows the words of the binding, but it will cost you. He always exacts a price. Always. Memories. Piece of you. He will tell you any secret, anything you wish, but he requires a piece of you in return. Always. Uh, they need to be secrets that you don't want anyone else to know. He'll keep them, but if anyone asks for them, they will have to pay the price. His price. He names it. You fail to pay that price, and you just look at me. Broken and fractured. Why do you wish to see him? Okay. But you may have it already. Be careful. You cannot undo the price once paid. You certainly can. The wits and occult. Wits and occult. Yeah. You realise that the words that you heard chanted on that tower are the words to the binding. And if you speak them at the prison where Britannia is, it will shatter whatever remaining chains there are around her. And then all that would be left would be to unlock the actual prison itself using her weapons and armor. The shield and the sword and the spear. No, you wouldn't. But he also gives out other secrets. If you know, yeah, he is an information broker essentially. So yeah, yeah. So if you want to know anything that he's potentially heard, he will either find it for you for a price or tell you for a price if he knows it. Because it is his title is the witness, and he does witness a lot of things in and around London. Yeah, you get to pick the memory that he takes, but he also takes a piece of you with him. It's not just the memory he takes; it's also a piece of you. Yes, it'll be a basically he will take um, a point of wisdom if you fail a roll. I'm glad I could help. I'm a mouse. Oh, I like cheese. Squeak, 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 squeak. And he gets on all fours and starts to run around on all fours. Cabal, I think is moved on from. We best leave him to be. He he seems to be reenacting an old story, becoming different creatures and mice and whatnot. The other day he was saying that he was a salmon swimming up the stream. Poor boy. Anyway, sorry. And he shuts the door quietly, leaving Kerwin on his own in the rooms, running around, squeaking. That's entirely your choice. If you wish to go to him, that is up to you. You was Daddy's favourite, was you? You and your sanctum. Oh, I haven't had dumplings for ages. I love stew and dumplings. So you don't like soup? Well, things float in soup as well. No, I was going to say I like soup. I like stew as well. What about cold baked beans? Right. Okay, so you guys are settling down. Are you spending the rest of the day here in New Sanctum? All right. I will. Watch. Yeah, there's only two or three left. No, you just get more actions, call to actions later on, and they can recruit more people and heal quicker. But because you haven't been around, they're kind of dissipated because you've not been around. Well, you disappeared. They're like, oh, it's abandoned us. We'll have to leave. So they all eventually went around separate ways. You'll have to rebuild it. They did get battered. You gave them some weapons, and they got battered, absolutely hammered. You still got the merit. You can still do that. That's not a problem. It's just that the original cult has sort of disbanded because, like I say, you've not been around. He he only saw you. He didn't. He doesn't know who you are. No. Yeah. Essentially, you're an unknown entity to him or to the seers. Yeah, yeah. There's only there's only two left alive when you get back there. Yeah. I will. I'll try to get some more people, sir. Thank you. No, it'd be a semi-detached townhouse. Shogor. Yeah, you head over to Shogor's restaurant. She's working in the front as she's serving up dish. Uh, yeah, she eventually comes over and she says, "Can I take your order, please?" And you look at her. She puts her notepad down. Lego, you you're back. This you do know that Proteus has passed away, don't you? I didn't die. I was fine. She did die, but because Enoch killed the person that killed her with the sword of fate, it undid everything that he did. So she didn't die. So she never actually died. Uh, but everybody else can remember those events, so they knew that she died, but she has no idea that she did. No. Yeah. Oh, okay. Is he going a bit senile then? Oh. So what can I get you? Certainly. If you pop back tomorrow morning, I can certainly accommodate. Uh, oh, it's fine. At least fine. Um, if you want to bring some robes, and maybe something to tie them up with, like a belt. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Certainly. I'll get you to the house special. And she heads off in back. Uh, a few minutes pass by, and she comes back with a tray of food. And you see that on this tray, so what looks to be duck, rice, some cooked oranges, and as she presents it to you, she goes, "Crispy Mandarin duck with rice. I hope you enjoy. It's on the house." "Oh, you're a friend, and I haven't seen you for a while, and you look thin." "It's been a couple of months." "You really have been out of the loop, haven't you?" "Big guy, what islands? Whereabouts?" And you're still a herald. Yes. Well, no, but Reese said that you was out doing business for the Concilium. He covered for you. Wherever you went, he covered for you. He's a good man. Uh, well, to let them know that you're alive and well, it would be nice to do that, I suppose. Okay. Well, enjoy. I need to wait on other tables. And yeah, she starts waiting on other tables as you eat down your crispy fried duck. Okay, what during this moment in time, what are the rest of you doing as Lego is out reconnecting with those that he left? As long as you've got a library, either at the Sanctum or at the Concilium, you can use it. Yeah. So what happens is if you head off to your orders library, which they all orders will have their own library, you can actually start researching, and you include your library to the research role. You just got an inkling that's where it's meant to be. Yeah. Well, you could use your, is it Dream? Hmm. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I see what you're saying. um, you could try and use space to scry on it with using the sympathetic link with the sword. So you could try that. Um, you could use. You could also use fate and use the. Well, I think it's called. It's a special one which will actually technically lead you to it, but it doesn't. If that makes any sense, it's called serendipity, essentially. Yeah. So the spell grants the mage a momentary glimpse of all the potential roads her destiny may follow to a desired destination. Upon casting, the mage receives a clear omen that suggests a course of action that will lead her closer to her goal. This seldom guarantees immediate success, especially if the task before is complicated, but can provide an important breakthrough. So there's that one, but there's another one as well, which I was reading. I'll need to find it. Give me one moment. You're not there. So you could. He did, yes. Yes, definitely. Yeah, to assault that, they would need serious firepower, which they don't really want to do because they're not quite sure if they'll win, which is why there's been a bit of a Mexican standoff between them currently. Might be. The mouse and salmon thing. Okay, it's an old folk story, Tori. Essentially, it was a son of a witch many centuries ago in England that claimed to have been every animal ever made or created. It's an interesting story. I'll have to find it and put it in Discord for you. Yeah, no, it's not a clue. It's just an old folk. It's just an old folk story about a cauldron, a witch, and her son. No, no, no. It's a reference to an old story that I heard or read whilst I've been researching. It was a. It was about what is it? It was the last bard of England that was also a druid. So the last druid of England essentially became a bard. You've been there before, haven't you? You've been to the Concilium before. They can, but it'd be very difficult as they'll have to beat Lego's role, essentially, his potency. So whatever potency he brings. But you'd also know it instantly if something's been trying to scry on you, if you've got a war, if you're warding space, because it's triggering a roll against wills. What security? There is no guys opposite your sanctum. No, you went to your cult. You went to your cult. Oh no, they don't exist. They haven't even been paid, so they've gone away. All of them. Oh, you talking about the cult? So I thought you went to the cult. Right. So your security guys that live opposite your house, where you now are, your sanctum. They all left because they haven't been paid. They hadn't been paid for 2 weeks, so they all left. Right. Okay. So what's the plan? You can. Sure, okay. And she says something in Chinese to her husband, and he nods as he starts stirring the pans and starts dishing up some food into cartons, and or small little dishes, if you like, with lids. And she packs them up, the little metal dishes, and she packs them up into bags, and then she brings them over to you and leaves them on your table. Uh, yeah, certainly. I'll be here. Okay. You head home. Everybody else, you've been talking about where to go next. Yeah. So Lego returns. Oh shit, wrong one. So Lego returns with a load of food for you all. Still piping hot. And you realise that there is a magic rope running on the food cartons to keep them warm. It's subtle, but it's there. Yeah, you take that off. Yeah. So, Olivetti, you will have aggravated damage still, but you can get rid of your bruised. So anyone with bruised conditions can get rid of those because they heal after 15 minutes. So it's not as bad as you thought. Kabad starts to tuck into his meal and he goes, "Ooh, this is nice. I've never had this before. What is it?" He hasn't. Oh, yeah, 1600. Yeah, it's 1600s. You know what this could do with some, like some real hot spices from India, like Madras. Uh, there are no Indian restaurants in London at this time of day. Yeah, the Chinese appeared in London a lot before the Indians did. Yeah, You're in 1861. I prefer Chinese food, to be fair. I prefer Thai food, if anything. I, so anyway, what are you guys doing? Now you're all back together, eating your Chinese meal. Yeah, I mean you can. You're pretty safe here, so yeah, you can do. You can fill up with mana as well if you wish by attending your hello. Yes. Yeah, you could. You could sleep your 8 hours now. I don't know. Did he? Who's that to? Kabar. Oh, okay. Was it? Oh shit. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, Adam was connected still. I saw OBS disconnect. I saw OBS disconnect, then reconnect. So I don't know what happened there. Well done. Whenever you want. You going now? Okay. 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 Yeah. So you wait till nightfall, resting up, healing, finishing off your Chinese meal, and you head off out into the city streets back towards Westminster. Uh, it takes you. You can grab a cab if you wish to get across London. Your security will be footmen on the cab. Lego. Yep, okay. And you scoot across London towards Westminster. You arrive. The gas lamps have been lit. It's relatively well lit here. It's very much gentrified, as you would expect, due to the fact that the government sits here. And you see the familiar door, which is usually guarded by a sleepwalker, that leads into the Concilium's headquarters, where Edna, is it Edna? Yeah, the spirit lady. Yeah, Aunt Aunt Ethel, will guide you into the central chambers. However, you don't know quite where this staff that you're looking for is. You don't know if it's in the central chambers, the Concilium, or actually in Westminster itself. Where do you want to begin? Enoch. Could you roll wits and well, the sword or shield will vibrate because they're both sympathetic to the staff. The sword, well, do you want to roll wits and occult for me, please? Yeah. They're certainly pulling you, but you don't quite know which way. It's very faint. Well, if it's in the Verge, it wouldn't be put. If it wasn't, if it was in the Verge, he wouldn't pick anything up. So it's in the physical realm, in the Westminster itself. No, you're not in the Concilium at all. You're outside. You you see everything laid out in Westminster. Not that you can see, no. Could you roll perception, though, please? Okay, I'm going to send you a tell. Oh, fuck, I spelled his name wrong. Oh, you know, yeah, okay. Yeah. Thank you. Roll wits and investigation, I think. Right. No. Wow, okay. He is. He is he is Lego's boss essentially. Yes. You would know that, so I will let you know. Hang on, I'll just need to find out. No, he is not Silver Ladder. You do know he's definitely not. Um, yes. I just sent Chris a tell a message. Foundry. Mysterium. And technically, he's your superior as well. He is of the High Council. You're outside at the moment. He doesn't know whereabouts you are. The secret entrance will take you into a verge. So you go in. Okay. As you approach the door, as you approach the doors, you find that they are closed and locked. I have no idea what that is. Ugh, Harry Potter. Who watches that shit? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, because Ollie can't use the bandwidth up. Yeah, dexterity and larceny, please. And you can add your merit in safe cracking. Enoch, you get a beat. No, I will give Enoch the beat. So, so you very quickly and very expertly unlock one of these doors, which will allow you and your party in. And you enter Westminster Palace into the main foyer, and you can see as you close the doors that it's still got candles lit, lanterns and chandeliers. You can hear in the distance footsteps of guards patrolling. Yeah. Um, and you can see stone stairs that go up to the auditorium that will overlook the actual House of Commons. There you see a bar off to your side, and you see other various corridors leading off. And you see Jessig patrolling a certain part of Westminster. Well, if you want to roll another wits and occult. No, you the 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 sword is actually still vibrating at your side. However, it's not got stronger, so you're not quite sure which way to go. So you've got You can either go up the stairs that will lead to offices and the auditorium across Westminster. You can go to the bar area, or you can go into the chambers themselves, or you can go down the west wing. No, sorry, south wing, which is along the bank of the Thames, essentially, towards Jesseg. Or you can go on the north wing and try and avoid the guards that side. Mage sight will only work in line of sight. There are walls between you and Jesseg. No, he don't know. That would certainly pick it up if you could see it. Prime sight. Okay. As you utilize your as above and below rote that you've got going, much annoyance to me. Yeah, that's the one. Outward and inward. Yeah, yeah, not very annoying spell at all. However, you look through your mage sight, and as you look, you realise that there is a statue up on a podium high up in a chamber, holding aloft what looks to be a staff made out of metal. However, this is glowing. And it's a very regal looking statue with this staff that's glowing brightly in your vision. And Jessig is actually patrolling around that room or that area. No, you're inside. No, you're inside. He was. Yeah. You certainly can. Roll stealth. So be wits and stealth, please. No, only the person that's leading. Don't know. Okay. You duck in and out of rooms out on your way towards where this chamber is, where you can see the staff. And about halfway round, you come face to face with Jessig. Sorry, what was you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you changed plans. Sorry. Right. Okay. So what were you doing? Okay. Yeah. So you shoot your gun. Uh, you all hear a whoosh and and then whistles start to blow, and they go, and the whistles go, and you hear voices: "Alert! Alert! Alert! Gunfire! This way!" You're not in the room yet. Who? I don't know. What's? No, I don't know. What's Quatermain thinking? Yep. So you all turn invisible. You all turn invisible. It's not. You're not. You're not at it. Yeah. I'm just letting you know now. What do you mean on the opposite side? Okay, so the room would back onto the outer wall with a large stained glass window. Yeah, there's a few offices that you could get to. Yes, but they will be locked. Quatermain, I would like you to make a strength and athletics roll, please, as you are being chased by the guards as they come hurtling down the corridor towards you. Yeah, you so do that. Yeah, okay, why not? Do you have force one? It'd be for this one. It'd be strength and athletics. Okay, you set off running, and they are right behind you. You're bloody right. We have you with the gun. Halt! You shot the window. You caused you. You're a vandal. Stop! And they're blowing the whistle again. As that's going on, the rest of you, well, how are you getting in this office that backs onto this chamber? What are you looking for? No. No, you can't do that because one, it is an awakened item, so you would need a sympathetic link to it, and you would also have been able to see it, and you've not seen it. You're the only person, Scott, that's seen it. You'll still be roll. It does, but you'll still be rolling against its gnosis, as it doesn't want to be teleported. You could, yes. So, Cratermain, could you please roll a stamina and athletics roll, please? No, you can't use high speech because doing it. You're doing an instant spell. Quatermain, you get captured by the guards. You get arrested for vandalism, and you get frog marched outside to a waiting police car. Your gun and weapons are taken off of you, and you're taken to a waiting policeman. You shouldn't even be in here, sir. You're here trespassing. You're here with loaded weapons. And I believe that you're the one that shot that window out. So you're going to the police station. And you're going to be questioned. And hopefully charged. And also billed for a new window. Okay. Lego. Are you containing the paradox or letting it go? I'd like you to roll wisdom, please. Mm-hmm. Yeah, click on wisdom, then the dice roll. So click on wisdom, and then click on the dice. Yet you take 1 point of bruising damage as you disappear from outside the office and reappear in the chamber. As you look up at the statue, you see that it holding the staff aloft, pointing it up towards the ceiling. And the other hand, it's holding a stone book. And as you reappear, Jessek opens the doors and he says, "Time magic is a wonderful thing, you know. Care to explain what you're doing here, Herald?" And as he says that, he waves his hand at the portal you came through. And it dispelled. And he says, "Now we can talk." "No, you're not there." "Yeah, but you're going to need space to do it. You need line of sight." Actually, no. All he's going to do is going to use one of his attainments and counter spell that. No, you can counter spell it automatically. No, you actually managed to open another portal. Okay, what do you do? No, he has. No, he hasn't. It's like 10 feet up. I said you look up at it. I did say you look up at it. I said you appear at the foot of a statue and you look up and you see the staff raised high, pointing towards the ceiling, and it's holding us. Yeah, it's on a plinth. I thought that was obvious when I described it, but okay. No, and you. Oh yeah, he did see him because he's got Mage sight. Uh, Lego, you hear in your mind Jessek's French accent. Ah, mon ami, should we talk? Or do you want to play games continuously? No, he gets one per turn. You are a herald of the Concilium, Lego. I think it is time you start acting like one, don't you think? Hmm? Well, maybe it is best to work together. We are, after all, on the same side, are we not? Or are you going rogue? I think Oculus can do it through his mind. Is that what you're doing? Okay. Yeah, you hear Reese and he's like, Yes, I realised that the seers are definitely on the move. Whatever you've done has been kicked over the hornet's nest, could we say? Uh, However, I'm currently having a bath with a very lovely auburn-haired lady, and I would prefer not to be interrupted currently, if you don't mind. I fully understand, Jessig. Yes. Yeah. No, it's not all fake. Here's a dickhead. Is it? Fine. He, Jessig is how do we say, a pompous prick. Yes, that is the perfect terminology for him. Uh, However, be careful what you tell him, and be civil. He is a He sees himself as a gentleman, so be civil. No insults, and he won't get too up himself. Oh, just to let you know, just to let you know, Jesseg is a noble of French descent. He's over here because of the civil war over there, or the revolution. So, just to let you know, he is a man of nobility, and he follows a code of honor. All right? I have no idea. I doubt it. You just tread carefully with the man. Yes, yes, I I will be I will be with you shortly. With that, he cuts the tie. Okay. So, do you walk into the chamber where Jesseg is? Okay, you open the door, and he's leant against with his back against the statue's plinth. He seems completely oblivious that there is an awakened artifact holding above him, 10 feet up, as he watches you enter. He's got a look like the cat's got the cream. He stands about 5'11", sporting a wax mustachio and wire-rimmed glasses on an angular face with a pointed chin. He's taken his top hat off, however, he's still got his bow tie on. His shoes are shiny black with white spats, and he carries a hooked walking cane in a gentlemanly fashion. And he says, "Ah, you decided to furnish me with your presence at last, eh? Now, please, take a seat." And as he says that, chairs move across the room towards you. You all pick up a twinge of force magic. You're probably wondering why or how I found out you was going to be here. Hmm. Like I said to Lego, time magic is a wonderful tool to use. I had an inkling that something was wrong. Something shifted in London, in the supernatural sense. I sensed it, as many did. And so I don't trust any of you. I cast a spell of time magic to know what you was doing and where you would be. And here you are. I am so happy I was right. However, I would like to know why you are here. And for what reason? Yes, Harold, where have you been? Many have asked the question. I said that you had done nothing to gain the title that you have, and then you disappear when you was giving it. Do you still wish for the title of Herald? Because it can easily be taken. It could easily be taken from you. All I need to do is tell Sameas that you have been absent. Yes. And that reason is what exactly? Why would you want that? What would the statue hold, huh? Are you going to replace it? Are you going to borrow it? What are you going to do with it? No. The staff. And he looks at it again. Mamma mia. What? It's... What? Why has this never been found before? He looks at you guys, especially at Enoch. You need to tell me what you are doing and what is going on. These are powerful items you are playing with. Very powerful. And I think we'll leave it there for the night, guys. Yeah, I will give you all a it's still Concilium. It's